Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Mystic Soul Studio. We changed the name. It's not Mystic Soul Mornings anymore. It's Mystic Soul Studio. And the reason I've been gone for a few months, for those of you that care, I'll have timestamps down below if you just want to get straight to your pile. But for those of you that want an update, we moved at like the beginning of May, and I just now feel like I've been able to catch my breath and to really relax and get in the right headspace to receive like energy and to receive messages and stuff. So that's what I've been doing, is kind of just saving my energy for when the time was right, which is now. Today's topic is beautiful. I've never done a topic like this before. It is, how is life smiling down on you? And it's summer, at least for a lot of my viewers and just a lot of the world, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, is in summer right now. So we're going to do like a fun, summery, lighthearted, full of blessings energy. I've already asked Spirit to join me today, so that we can receive these messages and convey them in a very straightforward and beneficial manner to those that need to receive these messages. So I have two oracle cards, and I'm sorry if I keep stumbling over my words. I'm out of practice with this. So we have two oracle cards. I have a tree magic card for y'all and a wisdom of the oracle card as well. So this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3, and I will see you in the timestamps. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm super excited to see what cards you have. Let's see. Ooh, breathe. So remember, the topic is, how is life smiling down on you? So breathe is your first card. And then you have the cherry tree, number 22. You might be seeing number 22 a lot. Vulnerability. Every spring is a new beginning, bearing a multitude of budding possibilities. Okay, so already I'm getting some stuff for y'all. Pile number 1. The way that life is smiling down on you is that you feel like you finally have a chance to catch your breath. And it's actually so interesting because in the intro, I was talking about how I just moved in the spring and how I finally feel like I've been having, have the chance to catch my breath. So I don't know, maybe this pile is for me too. I don't know. So yeah, pile number 1, y'all are definitely feeling more relaxed now. Like you can catch your breath, like you can take a break. You can kind of like, really ease into the next chapter of your life. You don't feel like you're in a rush anymore. You don't feel like you're having to kind of scramble and put things together. Like stuff is just naturally falling into place for y'all. And I have a feeling that spring was a very important time. Like there was a huge shift or a huge kind of energetic clearing of whatever needed to go in the spring for y'all. So maybe you also moved, or you ended a relationship, or you left a job that was, not making you happy anymore. Anything like that. There's just been a shift in your life, I feel like, recently this year, this spring. And it's allowed you to breathe. It's allowed you to finally, just be able to relax and enjoy the moment more. Like I feel like you all are very present in the moment. Let's see. Let's get more information on this. I'm using the Mystic Mondays tarot deck for y'all. One of my absolute favorite tarot decks. I love it so much. Please, for pile number 1, how is life smiling down on them? How is life smiling down on them? How is life smiling down on them? You have the Knight of Wands. I'm going to probably have to cover these cards up just because my, what's it called? My frame isn't like hugely expansive today. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. So when I was setting up for it, I'm like, oh my gosh, did I forget how to do everything? We'll take that one. I thought another one had flipped, but you have the Two of Wands. Three more cards, please. Three more cards. How is life smiling down on pile number one? You have the Hanged Woman. You have the Eight of Cups. Makes sense, right? Makes sense with the what I was saying of leaving things in the past and having like an energetic clearing where you leave something and you finally have like space and room to breathe and to move on to bigger and better things. The Ace of Swords, lovely. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I am still in frame with this. All right, my loves. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, great. So yeah, it definitely goes with what I've been saying, that y'all are started something new in the spring, and or you had some sort of energetic shift where you're no longer like stuck in any old energy. Like it's like spring cleaning. Like it's very much you did the spring cleaning you needed to do, and now you're relaxing and you're like just letting things come to you naturally. You are in the phase of manifestation where you really like are and like I know it's like you might hear tarot readings where people are like, you're literally about to get your manifestation. And I know maybe some of you have heard that before, but literally, you're about to get your manifestation. Like, I don't know anywhere, like, any way else to put it, because it's like you finally have crossed that threshold into what you needed to, like, you released what you needed to release. So now you can actually go where you're supposed to. Like, you know, like when you, let's say the metaphor, like when you get on a plane, your baggage and stuff, like your carry-on and the like the suitcase and stuff like that that goes in the belly of the plane, that can only be a certain weight. So I feel like before you were coming to the plane to like the gate, and they were like, Spirit was like, no, you still have stuff you need to release. Come back when you've released it. And you just kept coming back, and like Spirit was like, sorry baby, but it's not quite there. You're not right where we need you to be yet. And maybe in that moment you were like, I feel like I'm completely ready to take off, but Spirit was like, no, there's still a few extra pounds in that luggage that needs to go. So when you finally released this thing, whatever it is that needed to be released, if you feel drawn to do so, let me know what it was down in the comments. And you finally released it, and now you like, you weren't even like expecting to get on the plane. You just like were kind of walking by, and Spirit was like, hey, wait a minute, you released it, like, because you're just not in like a frantic mode of like, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to let go of this, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this, I need to make this happen. You finally just like relaxed. Everything supernaturally took care of itself. And I say supernaturally, like it was natural. It was super in the way that it was natural, but also supernatural. Like, you had a little help from like your angels, your spirit team. I hope I'm making sense. Basically, they could see that you needed help releasing stuff, but you weren't in the right place beforehand to release it. And then this spring, it shifted a lot. This year is really like, obviously at a global scale, it sucks. Like, I wish we lived in a much better world than we do. But like individually, like the people that are tapped in, that are, you know, see beyond the matrix and things like that, we're doing amazing this year. We're doing amazing things this year. And it's all about also being in gratitude and you know, in a high vibe. That's like the most important thing. You've been really thinking positive, you know, you don't let like the negative thoughts creep in anymore. I'm just trying to see what time we're at. Okay, we're at 8 minutes. Yeah, you're not letting the negativity creep in anymore. Like, you're really practicing what you preach. You are now in like such a state of relaxation that your dreams can't help but like just like materialize instantaneously for you. And now addressing your tarot cards, the Knight of Wands, it's like it's giving like a new, you have like a new passion or a new project or something that you're like really excited about, and you're like, you know, seeing, like you're seeing it in your mind what it can become, something that you've recently started doing or something that you've recently, I don't know, been interested in and maybe started researching. Like something is in the planning stages here where you're like kind of fleshing it out, but it's something like, it's something really, really important and special, and it's like your truth basically. The Fool card, yes, you have the Fool at the base of your pile, new beginning, new venture. At the top you have the Moon, followed by the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you knew there was something you were supposed to be doing or somewhere you were heading to, but you didn't know exactly like what it was or where you were going. But Spirit recently has given you clarity. Like you understand now exactly what, and I just got chills randomly. So I wonder if that's because I only felt them in my right arm. I wonder if that was like somebody's ancestor or somebody's loved one, just like kind of like touching my arm. It was very sweet. It was a very sweet feeling. But anyways, yeah. So Spirit has given you clarity on something. You understand your next step. You understand what you needed to do, what you need to do now, and what you want to do. It's something you're very excited about. It's not something that you're like, oh man, now I got to do this. No, like you're very excited about it. It's just a beautiful, sweet time in your life. This is a very sweet energy. Like this is a very sweet energy. I love this for you so much. And it all came just because you needed to release something. The Eight of Cups. You needed to be like, this, I'm done with this situation. I'm done. I'm no longer in this energy. You've really like I just see her like crawling out of this like dark hole or whatever, this cave, and then she's just like on the ledge and she's just like, okay, I did that. Fuck. Wow, I'm really proud of myself for doing that. And now on to the future, on to bigger and better things. Like it's only up from here. The Hanged Woman, you saw something in a new perspective. You really focused yourself. And also I feel like with this Hanged Woman, like the fact that her arms are behind her head, like she's just chilling. I feel like you knew, yes, there were things that needed to be worked through, but you trusted the universe and you trusted yourself. You didn't force anything. Like this, everything in here is like very natural. Like everything happened at the pace it needed to. I don't see you clenching clenching your cheeks or like holding on tight to something. Everything, you were just sitting in the water and letting the water flow around you, like metaphorically. So yeah, amazing new chapter in your life. Life is definitely smiling down on you, like in general. I do want to get a few cards, my love. I want to see more specifically how life is going to be smiling down on you and rewarding you for this major change that you've had. Eight of Wands, something is happening very quickly here. So these rewards are coming in very quickly. What did I say? Your manifestation is like, or manifestations, if you have more than one, are like literally around the corner. Queen of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Okay, at the base of your pile, you have the Princess of Cups and the Sun. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm taking the Sun because literally the reading is, how is life smiling down on you? And we need the Sun. All right. So another quick message I'm getting, Spirit is rewarding you for being authentically you. You have fully accepted and embraced who you are. You love who you are. You would love to be friends with yourself. Like if you weren't you and you met you, you would love you. Like you are somebody that people love to be around, and like you literally, like you loving yourself and being who you are and authentically embracing who you are. That is that is the biggest way that life is smiling down on you. The biggest way, yes, because you are truly yourself, but also it is smiling down on you because of that. So it's like part of your gift from the universe is you embracing yourself and you being authentically you. And then also the universe gives you that gift in tandem with yourself, because obviously you worked on it too. And then the universe is like, oh, and by the way, I also have this, and just gives you so many more gifts because you are just, look at these two ladies. They're just poised to receive. If there was anybody ever poised to receive, it is you, my love. And it is coming in quick. The Four of Swords, because you're taking the time to rest, because you're not rushing anything, because you're not having this tight ass gorilla grip on your life. You're just letting things flow, and you're trusting the universe, you're trusting yourself, you're trusting your guides, and it is beautiful. And life is about this, like life is already smiling down on you, but just get ready, because it's going to be picking up pace, and it's going to be like you're going to love every second of it. And also, spirit is not being super specific here. I feel like it's very different for all of you exactly how, like what rewards are coming in, but if you chose this pile, hopefully this has been resonating so far and you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, my loves, pile number 1, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for watching. It is a pleasure to have you here as always. And follow me on TikTok, Mystic Soul Studio, on there as well. I post like sign readings on there. So that's a really good place to get like little short, quick readings from me. I think that's it. I think that's all the announcements I have for now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if this resonated, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, my loves. If you chose pile number 2, then this is your reading. Let's see what cards you have. Ooh, fork in the road. Okay, so remember, this is how is life, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, smiling down on you. So you have a fork in the road. I'm really interested to see more about this. And you have the olive tree, peace. On reflection, heaven sends a message of wisdom. Restored to peace, faith, hope, and love, harmony prevails. Okay. The peace tree, the olive tree. On reflection, heaven sends a message of wisdom. Restored to peace, faith, hope, and love, harmony prevails. So I feel like spirit in this moment is smiling down on you by helping you have clarity over some situation, or helping you leave like a toxic situation. Like I feel like there's a big sense of helping you navigate to a more peaceful time. So like 6 of Swords energy. Your angels are also communicating with you through birds, through feathers. I feel like is really important. I'm getting the time of day, early morning too. Like in the early morning, they send a lot of signs as well. Also animals, spirit animals, because you have a llama and a monkey here that's like quite unusual. Like you don't see them often. So I feel like if you see either one of those animals kind of like in a setting where you wouldn't normally see them, and I'm not talking about like you literally run into a llama and a monkey like in your day-to-day life. If you do, that's kind of crazy and quite literally like very direct, and then you'll think back to this reading and be like, oh my gosh. But I think like metaphorically, like I don't know, you might just randomly see a picture of a llama, or you might see like randomly a picture of a monkey, or you might visit somebody and they're watching like a nature documentary and you'll see that animal. I don't know. I'm just saying these animals might come to you in kind of like an unusual way, and all of that is more just confirmation for you. I feel like the tarot is going to clear up a lot of stuff, so let's get into it. I'm using the Golden Tarot, the Golden Universal Tarot. One of my favorite Rider-Waite-Smith decks. Oh, and even like the colors match really well to the cards you got. Pile number 2, please. Spirit, tell us, how is life smiling down on pile number 2? Tell us more about this information. We'll take these. Let's see. You have the Magician. You have the Two of Wands. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, only if you felt drawn to it, check it out. You have, I want to say this is this the Lovers, or is this, I don't have the numbers memorized. Ace of Pentacles. I want to get one more card. And I'm just going to take the top one. And you have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, lovely. I do want to ask a little bit more because I feel like this is all very connected to this card, but I want to know more so about the fork in the road. And I have the guidebook for it so we can read about it too if we need to. Fork in the road, you have strength. Okay. All right, I'm beginning to understand what this is about. And Spirit, the universe, God is smiling down on you because I'm going to tell you because first, and then I'll tell you the how. So I'm really drawn to this number 13, and I feel like some of you, the age 13 was very significant for you. I feel like for example, me personally, when I was 13 is when I had my first like spiritual awakening. I got into a ton of witchy stuff. I actually started reading tarot for the first time when I was 13 years old. So maybe there was like a significant event or moment in your life when you were 13 years old that kind of really defined you, or something, some sort of cycle or chapter in your life started when you were 13 and it's kind of like recently come to a close, or the energy completely has cleared itself out from that time period in your life. And then the fork in the road, it's telling me that there were there's always like kind of like an infinite number of ways that we can go about things. But in this case, I feel like there were 2 very prominent paths in your life that you could have taken. And one of them was the path of kind of like negativity, cynicism, stewing in your own, like overthinking, anxiety, like for a long time, there were things that plagued you dealing with this event that happened when you were 13 years old, or something that happened when you were an adolescent, like inner child trauma, inner teen trauma, I don't know, things like that. Like something affected you really greatly, and there was a road you could have gone down. Like I'm seeing 2 roads in my mind, like you're at a fork in the road. And one path is like dark, shrouded, covered in like trees and bushes, and you can barely see, and it's like really, anxiety inducing and really scary and uncertain, more uncertain than anything. And then the path on the right is like beautifully lit, like positive, flowers growing, sunlight beaming in through the trees. And I feel like very distinctly these were two paths in your life that stemmed from some sort of like inner child wounds that you had. And instead of choosing to take the path of like the darkness and the overthinking and the letting, you know, whatever happened to you really affect you negatively, I feel like you made a very conscious choice. Like it was very deliberate and it took effort on your part. You made the choice to go the other way. You made the choice to go towards the path of light and happiness and positivity. Like you were like, no, this is not going to be my life. This is not going to define who I am and how I see myself. I am someone amazing and I'm going to have everything I deserve and all of my dreams are going to come true. Like, I feel like you made a very conscious choice. Like, no, I'm not going to steep and mull about in that darkness. I'm going to go towards the other way. So once you made that choice, whether you realized it or not at that moment, your spirit team was like, yes, absolutely. How can we help? Whether you knowingly or not asked them for help, whether you like sat there and like put a wish out into the universe, like, please, guides, help me, God, universe, whatever it is that you believe in and like identify with, like they helped you, okay, whether you asked them to or not. Because just you wanting to improve and you wanting to be better is enough. I mean, obviously we have to ask for help. Like there's divine laws in place. They can't just intersect and interfere. That's the word I meant, with what we want and what's meant to happen in our lives. But if you ask for help, they will help you, and you will. It's amazing how when you ask for help from your guides and spirit God, like you ask for help and immediately they start working in your energy. And sometimes it's like in a matter of like hours, days, like something gets resolved. It's incredible. So, yeah, I'm speaking a lot about this and I'm already at 11 minutes, but you making that conscious choice, your spirit team kind of like, were like, we got you. And all you needed was to make that choice to go down the brighter path, to go down the path of positivity and light and happiness, and to choose that for yourself. So that is why life is smiling down on you, because of all the choices you've been making and all of the good work on yourself that you've been doing. So that's why. And now we're about to get into the how. So yeah, the strength card in reference to the fork in the road. You had the strength to say no. You had the strength to look your shadows in the face, really stare into your shadows, stare into the void, and to heal, to help heal yourself. You made that conscious choice, my love. Spirit is so proud of you for that. They're saying this is why we have helped them. This is why all of these amazing things are coming. It's because they wanted better for themselves. They wanted better for them in this life. They wanted better for the future generations in their family, whether they choose to reproduce or not. Like, you being a light, choosing to be a light in this world, and to not shy away from the darkness, but tame the darkness within you, and to really confront your shadows and work on it and become better. That is all we are meant to do in this life, is to break negative patterns, end generational like trauma and curses, and just become better, evolve, right? That's the whole point of this. To make connections, to love, to be loved, to be better. That is the whole point of life. So, you doing that is everything spirit needed from you in order to bring about all of these beautiful blessings, and the way that spirit is going to be smiling down on you. So I feel like y'all are my like witchy, very spiritual pile. And I say that because you have the magician here right off the bat, and it coupled with the 13. I don't know. I'm feeling like a lot of y'all had like spiritual awakenings around that time, or it's like when you first got into this. Like I'm feeling very I identify a lot with y'all. Like I feel like this is my pile of people that have just very common interest and are very interested in spirituality and things like that. So you realizing that you are a master manifester, you realizing that you hold like literally the keys to transforming your reality and bringing about your dreams, literally is like in your mind. Like you realize that these waves are kind of emanating from the magician's like mind. So you realizing that you are a master manifester is like completely changed your outlook on the world. Also, some of you, and I'm going to give more information because I feel like there's a few things, a few ways in which life is smiling down on you. I'm going to say one of the ways is for those of you who are single, there's going to be a soulmate coming into your life. And then for others of you, it's going to be more so financially. Like you're going to be smiled upon financially, like if you have a business, or if you have a job, you might get a promotion, things like that. We're going to get a little bit more information. Had a card fly out. You have the Emperor with the Magician. That's all about you realizing your power and standing in your power. Like nobody can bring you down. Obviously, when people say things or act a certain way towards us, it can affect our mood. But in the long run, like you're not going to let it affect how you feel about yourself. And that's the important thing. You have the Three of Swords with the Two of Wands. You have the Hanged Man with the Lovers. You have the Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Pile number 2. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, you have a lot of similar cards to them. And you have the Tower. I'm going to get one more. You have the Sun at the base of your pile. And at the top you have the Star. Oh my gosh. The Star and the Sun. Pile number 2. Big things here. This is a very ancient pile. Like I'm getting like very old souls here. And also I don't know why I just want to say like Atlantean or Lemurian star seeds here. All right. So pile number 2. The way in which life is smiling down on you. And we already talked about the why it's doing it, because of everything you've worked on, which is amazing. Standing in your power, you, like I said, you have the Emperor with the Magician here. So realizing who the fuck you are and not letting anybody play about you, that has been huge. That has been huge. With the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands, the pain and the difficulties, the struggles you've been through in your life have been kind of like this catalyst and fuel in order for you to go after what you want and go after your dreams more. I'm almost being shown like somebody, like an alchemist here, and this magician is very much giving alchemist at the moment. Like you transformed pain, struggles, suffering in your life, heartache, into something beautiful. It's like this person is taking this pain and they're like, okay, now what can I do with it? How can I help heal the world with it? You know? How can I help other people who went through very similar things that I went through? I feel like this pile is very like light. They're light workers for sure. Some of you are therapists, some of you are teachers, some of you are like healers. Um it's very connected to like inner peace and finding that inner peace within you. Like I feel like you may help other people do the same, or if you haven't yet, there's something you're doing that is helping other people who have very similar situations to you, and they're interested in how you overcame things and you show them how to overcome things. You have the hanged man here, so it's like you help people to see their pain and their struggles from a new perspective, one that is very empowering for them. One that is very empowering for them. For those of you who have been trying to manifest a life partner, like a soulmate, this is one of the ways that you are being blessed and life is smiling down on you. And I want to say that this person is very interesting. They have unusual ways of looking at the world, but it's not like in a way that scares you or um, kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of it's not going to give you the ick. It's not going to be a turn off. It's actually going to be quite the opposite. You're going to be very interested in what this person has to say, and vice versa. They're going to be very interested in what you have to say. They see you in a way that they've never seen anybody before, and they're really drawn to just how you express yourself, like how you are yourself. And they've never met anybody like you. They feel like you're very interesting and you feel the same way about them. Like it's just I see two people that aren't afraid to be themselves and are very just like unusual, but in a good way, like the good weird. Like y'all are both weird in amazing ways. And the fact that there's an angel, I keep looking at this angel. This is something that is divinely like sent to you. This person has been like handpicked by you, by your higher self, and also by your angelic team, especially. So then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So for those of you that are not manifesting a love, like a partner or soulmate, those of you who are manifesting an increase in their finances, who are manifesting abundance, who are manifesting like success in their career, um, there is definitely success happening here for something new. I feel like this is relatively new. This is something um, that you haven't been working on for like years and years. I feel like this is a new idea, or I feel like even if it is something that you've been kind of mulling over for a while, maybe you've been in the planning stages and you're finally implementing something now. But the fact that it's the Ace of Pentacles tells me that this is a new opportunity, a new business, a new idea or project or something. But whatever it is, it's going to be bringing you success way faster and way quicker than you thought it would. This is something that's going to be taking off very, very quickly. And then with the Queen of Cups and the Tower, yeah, I just feel like this is like you made lemonade from lemons. You made, I'm sure there's another saying. You made like diamonds out of coal. Like, you really took like some sad shit and some dark shit and you turned it into one of your major strengths. And it, instead of letting it harden your heart up and make you cynical and make you like depressed and almost like in a I don't care what the fuck happens in the world type of way, like instead of going down that road with it, you were like, no, this happened to me. It wasn't fair, but I'm not going to let it like ruin my life, and I'm not going to let it make me like this mean, uh, hardened person. I'm like going to shine brighter than ever, and I'm going to wear my heart on my sleeve, because I came here to love and be loved, and to share my voice and my passions, and who I am with the world. So, my love, Spirit is saying good effing job. I'm saying the same thing. Like, I'm so proud of you. This is beautiful. Life is like amazing, and it's going to just get even better for you. And Spirit is saying it's because they made the conscious choice to have this be their reality, and they can make anything happen. You have the Magician. This is just telling me like your manifestations, whatever it is you're manifesting. And I see two big things here, and it's love, and it's like money, but not just like money, like it's money through something that you really care about. And it's going amazing. And then you have to finish off, you have the Sun card, which is just life is blessing you in so many ways, and it's so beautiful to see. All right, my loves, yours has been an extra long reading, but I feel like we needed to discuss certain things. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching this. Leave me a comment, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you like my energy, if you like the way I read. And I do offer private readings. I do have some on my Etsy shop. You can also email me though. Yeah, I see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, my loves. If you chose pile number 3, then this is your message. Let's see how life is smiling down on you. Ooh, a change in the wind. Lovely. I love that. And then you have the damson tree. Rewards. Stop it. The promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. I love this. I love this so much. All right, my loves. A change in the wind and rewards. So literally this is giving me the Wheel of Fortune moment. And like, okay, if this was like the Wheel of Fortune, this is like, I don't know, the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 or the 10 of Pentacles. So the way that life is smiling down on you is by a change of fortune. Your luck is about to change. You're about to have a breakthrough. You're about to strike it rich, strike some gold, like metaphorically. I'm using the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic tarot. Pile number 3, please tell us more about how life is smiling down on pile number 3. You have the 8 of Wands. Every single group has had this card today. So let me know if you listen to all 3 piles. Let me know, because I feel like for some people they are like all 3 of them connected. So something is happening very quickly here. You have the 10 of Wands. You have the Elder of Wands, which is like the King of Wands, I believe. You have the Apprentice of Swords. It's the Page of Swords. You have the Emperor. I'm going to get more cards for y'all. Just got to move this up. You have the Sun. Every single pile has also gotten the Sun today, which I love because the topic is how is life smiling down on you? Very related to the Sun card. You have the Fool under the 10 of Wands. I love that. You have the Apprentice of Pentacles. You have the 4 of Wands. One more. You have the Ace of Cups with the Emperor. Ooh. You have the Oracle of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have Justice at the top. Okay. All right, my loves. I love this for you so much. This is such a positive reading. You have the promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. So right now, I feel like you are in a phase of your life where you're very happy. and very content because you've already kind of started to see some of these rewards come in, or I feel like you are just like you feel like happy, like there is a buzzing around you, like a very happy energy, excited energy, and it is very like palpable. Um, with the change of the wind, I feel like it you feel it like I see you at the top of a cliff with like all of these flowers around and like the wind blowing in your hair, and you're just like looking down at the ocean, and I feel like you're about to jump, but it's like in an amazing way. Like you're not jumping into like this like freezing water. You're jumping into like this ocean of possibilities and dreams and very abundant marine life. Like that's what I'm getting. It's not like this scary deep dark ocean that you're jumping into. You're jumping into just like, yeah, abundance. And I have a deck of oracle cards, and there's one oracle card that says the abundance card is shown with marine life, and this is like absolutely what I'm seeing for you, like new friendships, new connections, new rewards, like financial abundance, networking, things like that, creative projects. I'm seeing all of that for y'all. And actually, my every little thing you do is magic deck is like one of my most artistic decks that I have. So I see it as very connected to artistic endeavors and talent and things like that. So you have the Eight of Wands with the Sun card. Yes, my love, you are getting ready to embark on a journey. Like something huge is happening here. Um, no, gone are the days of instability and anxiety and overthinking and worry. Like you're just like this little happy little bunny, like hopping along now. Whereas, like maybe even a year ago or 6 months ago, you were in a situation that was not all rainbows and butterflies and was kind of stressing you the fuck out. So now with the Fool card, it's like reset, beginning, and this reading is very tied to even the two other piles. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are going to choose all three of these piles because it's very connected. So the heaviness is gone, the dark energy, the dark cloud over you is gone. And now it's just like spring, summer vibes, like light, airy, happy, and onto bigger, better, way more exciting things. There is a carefreeness here. I don't think that's a word, but you have it. You're like carefree and you're excited to start like this new chapter in your life. So the Elder of Wands and the Apprentice of Pentacles together. This is just telling me there's, and I mean, I've had that come up for every pile today. There's like a new project or idea, something very connected to your like artistic abilities or your creativity, because the Wands energy is creativity. And the Elder of Wands is coming through as someone like very knowledgeable and very good at what they do. So something that you're very good at is could be like a really great business opportunity for you, and one that is like course is set for success. Okay, you have the promise of future success. So literally, like you can't go wrong with this new idea is going to be very special and very magical and lucrative for you. And then you have the Apprentice of Swords. Like I told another pal, you are receiving a lot of divine guidance and a lot of divine inspiration and ideas in the moment, like at the moment. And it's all leading you towards this success and happiness. Now you have the Four of Wands with this. This is something that is going to really positively impact your home life. Like you are not going to have to like worry about making money, making ends meet. Like your home life and you and your finances are going to be taken care of. Also, with this Four of Wands, all of the flowers around it, it's like you're going to be able to beautify your space more. You're going to be able to decorate your space a little bit more, or a lot of bit more. You're going to be able to get plants. You're going to be able to get artwork. Like I just see it like you just surrounding yourself with things that you love that are beautiful. So I feel like that's going to be another thing that's really going to be within your reach because of this success and because of this new like venture you're on, because it's like a new beginning. Like you started a new beginning. Um, and then with the Ace of Cups and the Emperor, I feel, and let me get one more card before I say anything, but I feel like this could be a new romantic interest. Two cards, I guess. You have the Magician and the Hanged One. So two major arcana cards. I feel like this is almost its own little like section here. I mean, for some of you, I do feel like it is like a soulmate and stuff, but for others of you, I feel, and for the vast majority, I feel like it's like this is you. You're the Emperor and you're receiving a gift, like everything you've been waiting for. Like I feel like you are all very tapped in. Like I feel like for more so for most of you, it's like all of the hard work you've put into yourself and you're just like owning your power. I love this Magician card so much. Like I told another group, you made lemonade out of lemons and you realized like, oh, I'm actually magical as fuck and I create my own reality. I'm in co-creation with the universe. Like I'm not just over here like flailing. Like I have a say in my life and what I bring to me and the things that happen to me. Like you've locked the fuck in and you're like, actually no, I'm amazing. I 100% am in co-creation with the universe. So I create my reality. And you realizing that is like you're just stepping into a very um like powerful time in your life because you've realized who you are and you are in this new bright beginning that is bringing you a lot of success and happiness. And I feel like something you started, because I'm very drawn to this Elder of Wands and the Apprentice of Pentacles, followed by this. It's like something you started, something sent to you by your guides, specifically like a download you had recently, is like really like taking off for you and bringing about really, really great things in your life to where you're going to feel like you're finally like super in control. Like you're already in control, but like after this, after you receive like start to receive this success, you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited about everything that's coming my way, which you already are excited, but you're going to be even more excited because you're going to start to be like, oh, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. This is what I've been waiting on. So my love's pile number 3, I mean, it's right there. It's very clear. You have amazing things coming, success, a change of fortune, abundance coming in. I feel like a lot of you were really trying to manifest like abundance, like you want to leave a legacy for your children or your family members, like for the world, like you want to do something major here. And this is like just the beginning. Like you're going to be starting to see these rewards and results come in because of this like end of the karmic cycle that needed to end and the situation that you needed to get out of, which you have gotten out of it now. And Also, like I said, you had justice at the top, karmic cycle coming to an end, karmic cycle, and then the fact that you had judgment right after it. I mean, like, this was a huge major karmic cycle. You had the Five of Pentacles after that, so this is just telling me that there's going to be a balancing of your finances where you won't feel like you have to like penny pinch anymore. You're not going to feel like stuck. You're not going to feel like you have to scramble to make things work out. Like, this phase of difficulty and financial struggle in your life is like over, because like the negativity and the dark cloud has cleared itself, whatever that was for you, which is different for all of you. And I go more into that in the other piles, like what the negativity could be. So like if you felt drawn to another pile, definitely check it out. But what happened here is a complete rebalancing, end of a karmic cycle, very heavily tied to your finances. And now all of these blessings and reward and success are coming in, like pouring in. And life can't help but smile down on you. All right, my loves, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy and for watching. Give this video a like, leave me a comment if you feel drawn to. Follow me here, subscribe to my channel, follow me on TikTok as well. I do sign readings over there. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.